Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing Stone Ripper. This is a brand new pale ale from them. Well, maybe I shouldn't say brand new. California's actually had this for at least, I think, a month or two, but it finally started hitting national distribution. So, finally getting to check this one out with you guys. They are using Cascade as well as Galaxy hops. You guys know how big a fan I am of Galaxy hops. It seems like the Australian hop varieties are just more and more present every day. I am A-okay with it. Let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Wow, really bright citrus up front. I'm getting a lot of grapefruit, but then some sweet orange in there too. Also getting a decent bit of like some West Coast piney notes, a little bit of like a resiny kind of thing going on too. Maybe a hint of peach in there, but yeah, very bright and citrusy. Getting a little bit of like a sweeter malt backbone in this one too. I don't usually comment on the color because you guys have eyes, you can see what color this pours out, but this is pretty dark, I think, for a pale ale. Yeah, it smells alright. Nothing over the top, nothing crazy. It doesn't smell like the Galaxy is super, super strong, but let's go ahead, take our first sip. Oh yeah, from the tongue, bittersweet grapefruit peel, sweet kind of juicy orange. Definitely getting that kind of classic stone West Coast pininess. Definitely getting that kind of earthy dank tone in there too. Second sip, I'm getting a little bit of peach. Maybe even a touch of apricot in there. Definitely some stone fruits. But yeah, very bright, very citrusy. Definitely, again, that piney, dank West Coast note. Really, really strong in this one. I'm also getting a little bit of that kind of malty sweetness, almost a little bit of like a toasted kind of a little bit, but also a little bit of like caramel too. Light-bodied, crisp, clean, pretty big on the bitterness. Honestly, with how big it is, it almost reminds you of an IPA because it really does have a decently like bitter kick on the back end. Very West Coast for sure. Dries it out quite a bit. Very easy to drink though. Again, it just finishes really, really nice. It's kind of light. It is refreshing for sure. You know, again, I'm kind of confused by the use of a little bit more malt, especially for somebody like Stone. But at the same time, this one is super, super easy to crush too. Yeah, it's a really solid pale ale. I don't think it's anything mind-blowing. It's nothing that I think is going to get people really, really excited, but I think they did a really, really nice job. Certainly better, I think, than the Stone Pale Ale 2.0, that's for sure. I really think it's a solid beer. Again, just nothing too crazy. You're getting the bright citrus, the piney, dank, earthy kind of tones, a little bit of peach, a little bit of stone fruit kind of thing going on. But yeah, overall, pretty solid beer. In terms of rating, guys, I think I'm going to go with an 8.4 out of 10. Really nice stuff. Again, not game change or anything like that. Touch too much in the malt department, but at the same time, there's also a very high level of bitterness, so I guess it's a good thing there is a little bit more of a malty tone. Otherwise, it might be way too imbalanced, might be too bitter. But again, this is Stone we're talking about. This is a West Coast. The one gripe that I do have is on the front of the can, it says a rip and swell of juicy hops. You guys have probably seen it. It's really not juicy to me, not even tropical, so I don't know, I think it's just one of those catchphrases that people do to get attention now. Everyone knows that like the big, juicy, tropical, bright IPAs are what moves now, so I think you put that on the front of a can or in front of the box, you're going to get some people that are going to buy it just because it says juicy, because that's just, it's a very trendy word with IPAs now, you know? I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. People are looking to capitalize on juicy beers, but after the New England, you know, IPA is just blown up, everybody kind of wants to capitalize on that, and I also feel like some of the brewers that have been doing this for a long time, they really want to grab the people that are gravitating more towards those newer styles of IPAs and pale ales, just those New England kind of juicy, bright tropical beers. And I think that's why there's a lot of those tropical IPAs too, whether they're using different hops, whether they're using actual, tropical fruits. There's just that whole thing, and they're looking to glob on to the whole New England style without really committing to New England style, though, which, I don't know, kind of bothers me. I guess that's what the trend is. Sorry for the rant, guys. That's just how I feel. If you guys agree, or if you have a different opinion, of course, let me know down in the comments below. Or if you have had Ripper from Stone, I would be curious to know that as well. Alrighty, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button for me. If you want to see more videos, make sure to subscribe. And, of course, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. Cheers.